Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if this is your first time visiting this channel, click on the subscribe button and smash the notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you will get notified as soon as possible. Yeah, so we are here again, and just normally do on weekends, we look through the market and see what the market has for us going into a new week. Last week was a slow week. All right, yes, we had a lot of choppy price action on most of the pairs I look at. All right, yeah, so it was really a slow week for me, but let's see what happens going into a new week. But I mean, it's understandable, all right, because the month of May it's ending, so these things normally happens on the market. So we are entering into the last week of the month of May. All right, yeah, so definitely as we enter into a new month, we are going to see a lot of volatility in the market and all that. But let's see what happens, because next week the month ends. I think the month of May will end on Wednesday, and then the month of June begins on Thursday. So next week is just a mixture of the end of May and then the beginning of May. So the beginning of June. All right, yeah. So I mean, you know what you expect to see on the market. So let's see what is happening on the economic news calendar. So for the economic news calendar on Monday, we have a lot of holidays on Monday. All right, but I'm much these ones, the Pentecost Mondays, the White Mondays, and all that wouldn't have so much impact. All right, yes, but the major holidays are the Spring Bank holiday for England and Memorial Day for the USD for the United States. All right, yeah. So these two bank holidays are the major bank holidays. All right. So once you are seeing the England and United States holidays, just know that I mean there's nothing to trade on Monday. If you're a trader and then you go into the market on Monday, then I don't know what you're looking for. I clearly don't understand what at all you want to trade on the market when you have two major countries on a holiday. All right, the England and United States. If these people are not I mean, they are not in the market, what are you doing? What actually are you doing? So just take note of that. Monday should be an off day for you as a trader, because nothing significant is going to happen on the market. Trust me, nothing significant is going to happen on the market, and you have nothing to lose. So take note of that. Tuesday we have Euro retail sales. All right, yes, that is a high impact news. On Wednesday we have the Australian monthly CPI indicator for April. We have GBP. So we have the yen consumer confidence for May. We have the Euro North Riffian Westphalia CPI. So it's CPI. All right, yes. So basically there is CPI for Euro. On Wednesday we have CHF retail sales. You also have Euro unemployment rate, another CPI too, and yes, so and also have CAD GDP growth rate, and then USD job openings, and then the Australian Judo Bank manufacturing PMI. So on Wednesday, I mean, I'm expecting a lot of volatility in the market. So Wednesday ends the month of May. So looking at the high impact news slated for May, is going to be really a volatile market on Wednesday. So take note of that and act accordingly. And on Thursday, you have Australian retail sales. You also have Euro retail sales and Euro S&P Global Manufacturing PMI. We also have Euro unemployment rate for May. All right, this is for Austria. All right, yes, and then you have a Swiss franc manufacturing PMI. This is for Italy. So Italy S&P Global Manufacturing. This is Euro. All right, yeah, so that is the whole Eurozone, and this is Greece. All right, yes, which is part of Euro. It is also Italy unemployment rate, and we have GBP S&P Global CIPS manufacturing PMI. You also have unemployment rates for the whole Eurozone, and also have CPI, which is Thursday, and we have the USD ADP employment change. We have continuing jobless claims and initial jobless claims. Then on Friday, there is a public holiday for Euro, specifically in Italy, and we have Euro unemployment change for Spain and NFP. All right, yeah, so next week is NFP, so just take note of that. Normally during NFP weeks, the market doesn't really do much. All right, yes, it just waits for NFP and then it will just deliver, but let's see what happens. All right, yes, so next week is very volatile. Next week is very volatile. All right, yes, so you might want to be very careful on the market. It is the combination of the end of the month and the beginning of the month. So I mean, market is going to be very rough. Trust me, market is going to be very rough. So just be careful of the market and make sure you are following your plan. All right, it is always better to get stopped out of, or to get stopped out of the market as a result of following your plan than to get stopped out of the market because of psychological reasons or psychological errors. That when that happens, it tells you that you are not growing as a trader. All right, yeah, so just take note of that. So that's just that for the economic news. Let's look at what is happening on the chart. All right, yeah, and for your information, the next 2 weeks ahead of us, that is next week and the following week, I'm going to be very busy, trust me, off the chart. All right, yes, I wouldn't be active during trading hours, so kindly be patient and watch through to the end. All right, I'll give you whatever information that you need as much as possible, so that even if I'm not active on the Telegram community, by watching this week's market outlook, you're going to be good. All right, you're going to be good. So take note of that. I'm not going to be active for the next 2 weeks. All right, next week and the following week, I'm not going to be active on the market. So just take note of that and make sure you watch this through to the end to get whatever value that you are supposed to get. All right, yeah, so let's start with the dollar index. So for the dollar index, I mean, if you watch my midweek market outlook, you have no excuse to make some profit out of the market on Thursday and Friday, because I called this move out. All right, I called this move and then this move. Okay, yeah, so if you are in doubt, you can just go back into my playlist and then watch my latest midweek market outlook. All right, the midweek market outlook before this weekly market outlook, you would know, or you see what I'm talking about. All right, price made a swing low here, so I made you aware that once I've seen price made a swing low, I want to see the next candle printed to the upside, and we saw that happening. All right, we saw that happen on Wednesday, and then this also happened on Thursday and Friday. We saw price giving us this indecisive or undecisive candle we are seeing here. So as it stands now, I'm still expecting to see the dollar index push to the upside. All right, already it has violated this value gap you are seeing here. All right, yeah, so by no means that I'm expecting to see price which reverse to the downside. I'm still expecting to see price push to the upside to fill this volume imbalance you are seeing here. All right, this is deep. Yeah, I'm expecting price to fill this volume imbalance you are seeing here, but because it is a new month, I wouldn't be surprised, or because we are entering into a new month, I wouldn't be surprised seeing the market, after printing out this undecisive or indecisive candle, you see price retrace to this zone. All right, trace to this zone before we see a move to the upside. Because I mean, if I'm bullish, at the start of the month, I want to see, as soon as price opens, all right, so as soon as we get our opening price should trade below the opening price. All right, or I'm expecting to see price trade below the opening price before we see a continuation to the upside as far as the new month is concerned. And so I wouldn't be surprised, all right, that if price should open, or if you should get a monthly open price on Thursday, we are likely to see price push to the downside. All right, we are likely to see price push to the downside. Or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we are likely to see price, not giving us a clear direction on the market. Then Thursday, we see a massive move or a quick move to the downside to this very zone here before we see a move to the upside, because this is the last down close candle. This is the last down close candle prior to price pushing to the upside. So I wouldn't be surprised to see price revisiting this zone again before we see a continuation to the upside. So you might want to be very careful and take note of whatever I'm spelling out here. All right, yeah, so that is just that for the dollar index. Let's look at what is happening on EURUSD. Yeah, so for EURUSD, I'm still bearish. All right, I'm still bearish on this very pair we are seeing here. I want to see price move up a little bit, all right, to satisfy the opening price concept, where if I'm bearish, I want to see price trade above the opening price, and so for this opening price is going to be the monthly opening price. All right, so if I'm bearish, I want to see price trade above the opening price. And so in this case, I would be very much convinced if on Thursday, as soon as we get the opening price for the month, we see a move to the upside to this very low we are seeing here, this low that has been violated, this or this, they are all on the same line. Then we see a move to the downside. All right, a move to the downside, taking out this low or these equal lows we are seeing here. So currently I am bearish. I will still be looking out for bearish prices so far as EURUSD is concerned. All right, yes, as far as EURUSD is concerned. Yes, so that is just that for EURUSD. Let's look at what is happening on Gbpusd. Yeah, so for the month of June, I'll be looking at Gbpusd too as well. And just as you can see, it's so clear. All right, it's so clear. Gbpusd is heavily bearish. Gbpusd is heavily bearish. We have a volume imbalance right here. We have a volume imbalance right here and another volume imbalance right here. All right, yes, so I want to see price visits this zone and this zone as well, but before we see price continue to push to the downside, I want to see a little bit of tracement to the upside to this very low or this low we are seeing here before we see a continuation to the downside. So currently I'm bearish. All right, I'll be looking out for bearish prices on Gbpusd so far as the month of June is concerned. All right, yeah, so that is just that, because Monday is a bank holiday, so the only days left for the month of May are 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday. All right, and I wouldn't be surprised if within these 2 days we just see a consolidation market, then on Thursday we see the real move happening on the market. So just take note of that. That is just that for Gbpusd. Let's look at what is happening in Audusd. So for those of you that have been watching my analysis for quite some time now, Audusd was really in a consolidation, and so I told you that once this thing is in a consolidation, I wouldn't be interested in this, so let me just park it aside. So I shifted Audusd somewhere else, and then I went back to check, and now it is out of the consolidation zone, which makes it good for me to, or which looks interesting for me to jump into it again. So looking at what is happening in Audusd, I'll still be looking for bearish prices. All right, yes, I'll still be looking for bearish prices to this very zone we are seeing here. All right, to this very zone we are seeing here, and if possible violate this zone and get here. So as it stands now, I want to see price this low has been what violated. So I want to see price retrace to the upside to make out for the what, for a swing high before we see a continuation to the downside. All right, yes, a swing low has been broken. So if I'm still bearish, I would prefer to see a swing high formed around this area. Then we see a move to the downside. So currently, that is my expectation on AUDUSD going into a new week as well as a new month. Okay, yeah, so that is just that for AUDUSD. I'm going to bring you much more detail on Wednesday. That is the midweek market outlook. I'll bring you the midweek market outlook on Wednesday. All right, yes, because by Tuesday we wouldn't see much on the market because of the bank holiday on Monday. So make sure you watch my midweek market outlook on Wednesday, because that is when I'll give you details on as to what the market is likely to do, because by then we would have had a lot of information. All right, I'm just giving you an overview. All right, I don't have much data for now to be able to clearly tell where my entries are going to be and all that so far as the month of June is concerned. But by Wednesday, I believe the market will give us some data to work on. All right, yeah, so make sure you are subscribed to this channel and then hit on the post notification bell so that whenever I post the midweek market outlook, you get notification as soon as possible. Yeah, so that is just that for AUDUSD. Let's look at what is happening on EURJPY. So for EURJPY, you've seen price moving to the upside. All right, for EURJPY, you've seen price moving to the upside. So as it stands now, see how price was a little bit choppy here. All right, last week we had a choppy price action on most of the yen pairs. So as it stands now, price is moving to the upside. All right, price has taken out this sell side liquidity, breaking structure here, and once structure was broken, we saw price retracing back into the zone, and then we saw price moving to the upside. So my next draw on liquidity is this buy side liquidity we are seeing here. All right, yes, this buy side liquidity we are seeing here. Then we see a continuation to the upside. So I wouldn't be surprised. All right, I wouldn't be surprised seeing the market giving us this, then we see a continuation to the upside. All right, yeah, so that is going to be my expectation on EURJPY. All right, yeah, so that is just that so far as the new week is concerned. All right, yes, that is just that so far the new week is concerned. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, do well to subscribe. All right, Wednesday's midweek market outlook is going to be fully packed because we are zooming into a new month. All right, by Wednesday we would have just some few hours into a new month, and so we are going to have a lot of data in our hands or on our hands to work on. So don't miss Wednesday. All right, if you miss Wednesday, you've missed a lot, because I'm really going to give you deeper insight on that. If you're not part of my Telegram community, click on the link in the description box and I'm a part of the Clairvoyant Traders Telegram community. I've also opened, or I've reopened my VIP signal services, and this time around it is a swing trade signal service you wouldn't want to miss. All right, this weekend I have shared my swing analysis with my members. All right, yes, I've shared my swing analysis with my VIP members, so for them, they know what they are waiting for. All right, and I mean, it's a lot. All right, it is really a lot. All right, it is really a lot, and it's going to be massive. So if you're not part of the swing trading community, all right, which is a paid one, see me, sign up for it, and be part of the swing trading community, because I mean, we are really going to hit the market. All right, we are really going to take a lot of pips out of the market. We are looking at 200 pips, 300 pips, 400 pips thereabout, which is not a joke. All right, yes, imagine taking 200 or 300 pips out of the market. It's a lot. All right, it's a lot, and you wouldn't want to miss out. So if you're interested, look through the description box below. My Telegram user ID is there. Just hit my DM on Telegram. Let me present the packages to you. I have 3 months. I have 1 year. All right, yes, 3 months. So I have 3 months. I have 6 months, and a 1 year package. So you look through the one that best fits you. You just select it, you sign up, and then become part of the swing trading community. All right, yeah. Next week is NFP. Be careful on the market. All right, yes, be careful on the market. This is just that, and all that brings to the end of this week's weekly market outlook. I'll come your way again on Wednesday with midweek market outlook. I wish you all good luck and good trade.